Hi there and welcome to Valley por Vida. Now there's a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. The show starts right now. Hey again, and thanks again for joining us on Valley por Vida. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now, I'm very pleased to announce that Charlie Clark Nissan recently presented a check in the amount of $10,000 to the American Cancer Society, all in an effort to help South Texas residents who are, of course, receiving cancer treatments. And if you recall, Charlie Clark also recently made a feature film. So here's a look back at some of that process.
Content segment during Valley por Vida were paid for by Orale Charlie Productions.
Hi everybody, I'm Charlie Clark, and I've got my movie coming out, Green Ghost of the Masters of the Stone, and basically Green Ghost is it's a fun family film, and it's about family, but not necessarily family you were born into, but sort of the family you create, you know. And so it's inspired by my Mexican nana, and furthermore, you know, sort of dedicated to my my Mexican American family and Mexican family community that have sort of accepted me as their adopted gringo. We had a diverse, what technically, according to SAG, Screen Actors Guild, they classified us as a diverse film because of the diversity we actually had in the cast and crew. So we had all types of ethnicities working on the film, and it was filmed right here in Texas, in South Texas, and in Austin, outside of Austin. We had a beautiful ranch with these hauntingly beautiful you know, dead trees with no leaves on them, the mesquite and all that. With the lighting we used, it was really unbelievable. And then we built the set there on the ranch, and so it was. It started off really like just like I'm going to get it out of my system and get it over with, and just use local cast and crew and just get it done. And it sort of evolved, you know, and it grew and grew and grew. And then we got Danny Trejo on board, and, you know, Edward James Olmos' son was the director, you know, and so the brother of Robert Rodriguez was a producer. So they had, you know, these connections that were starting to pull in talent. Like, well, who's this gringo and what has he done and what has he worked on? So I took it seriously. I didn't just act like I could go act. I actually had been working with Aaron Spicer, who was worked with at Virginia Madsen, and she worked with Gerard Butler and with Will Smith a lot. He was on set with me, and believe me, if he had not been on set with me, I would have had some problems. But he helped out the other actors as well. It was wonderful to have him by my side, and so it turned into something more. Had some really interesting characters that were, you know, sort of gravitated toward this.
Content segment during Valley por Vida were paid for by Orale Charlie Productions.
Congratulations to Charlie and his production team for all of their accomplishments. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick break, but stay tuned because Valley por Vida is going to be right back.